I'm Lady C coming at you with a public service announcement. Now, there's so many people out here that have been asking for advice on, how to talk to people when they leave the organization, once they find out this is not the truth. Should I help these people out? Should I let them know about what I've found out on the internet? And you have to remember that when you try to go up against this giant, and you want to start telling them about all of the things that you've discovered about the organization, you have to undo many, many years of indoctrination. And just telling somebody about the UN or the child abuse cases or, the overlapping generation, all of these different things does nothing for these people. And the reason why it does nothing for them is because they have been waiting for years for someone to challenge their allegiance to the organization. And guess what? You are the first person that has given them that challenge. And they are happy to oblige. And they are willing to shut you down. They will turn you in. They will shun you. They will go the 9 yards to show you that they are loyal. Because every time they go to the Kingdom Hall, they are given messages about being loyal to Jehovah's organization. And these people really and truly want to be loyal. They may do a lot of things that are questionable in their lives. And you may not understand that. In fact, you may think, oh, this person does a lot of questionable activities. And you may think that because of those questionable activities, that these individuals are willing to listen to what you have to say about this not being the truth. But then you quickly find out that that is not the case. Years ago, when we were in the congregation, and we had no social media, we had no computers and anything, right? So you could say something to someone in the congregation and they would get you straight. They would actually, rake you over the coals for making a comment that would be something that would go against the organization. They would scrutinize everything you said, So now we have social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, and all these different platforms where we can go and post comments and pictures and so forth. So if you think that a witness would scrutinize your words and what you're saying, can you imagine what they're doing now on Facebook? If they detect that you have something negative to say about the organization, they're going to scrutinize what you say, line by line, word by word, every post that you put up. And yes, they are going to watch you. Now, so my question to you would be this. If you are trying to fade and you do know that there's some things about the organization that you don't believe in and you're starting to question the organization, and you want to start expressing yourself and having some freedoms to say things, to even say happy birthday to someone on Facebook, why on earth are you continuing to friend individuals at the Kingdom Hall that are calling themselves Jehovah's Witnesses? You need to cut them off. Don't keep friending these people. Don't keep trying to be friends with them. Because Mark Zuckerberg has fooled everyone in saying they're our friends. They're not our friends. Even people that are not Jehovah's Witnesses are not necessarily your friend. They may be an acquaintance, but they're not your friends. So I'm just putting this out there to let you know that you might want to think about who you're friending on Facebook, especially when you want to have your own freedoms to say things, to post things, to do what you want to do. Because all of this shunning, I understand that there's a lot of people out there that's being shunned by their family. And I always think about how important it is that we, distance ourselves from certain activities, certain statements, things that we don't want to say that would make our families shun us. There's certain things that you just don't want to say. So it's just important that you stay off of social media with these so-called Jehovah's Witness friends. Because as you know, they're only conditional friends. And they are looking to turn you in. And they will. And if you think that they won't, put them to the test. Because for the 99% of Jehovah's Witnesses that you know, that you think are your friends, think again. Because anytime a mother will stop talking to her daughter, or a father his son, and you can mix it up any way you want to, then a person that you think is your friend, they're not your friend. They will cut you off as well. There's no real ties there, you know. So do what you have to do. And also, I'd say, when it comes to the shunning, I realize a lot of people, you know, they try to toe the line. They try to make sure that they say the right things in front of their friends and their family because they don't want to be cut off from the association with their family and friends. But at some point in your life, you have to realize that you are going to have to cut ties, because if you want to live your life and you want to enjoy your life and you don't want to continue to be controlled by an organization as to what you can and cannot do in your life, at some point you are going to want to cut that umbilical cord. You are going to want to find a new clientele of friends, because, you know, there's a whole world out there, a whole world of people that you can friend. And I know it's kind of scary, you know, when you have to think about that leap to get over the hump of hanging around this group of people and, you know, going to this other group of people over here. But you have to have that faith that you can do it. You can go to meetup.com. You can find people in different organizations. I've referred people to Toastmasters International, different groups that you can get involved with. You know, find your favorite hobby. You may not decide to go back to college, but did you know that colleges offer other vocational type courses that are not associated with getting a degree? So like if you do video production and you would like to go take a class in how to produce your own videos, they have maybe a 6 to 8 week course that you can take. And in those classes, you can meet people and connect with people that enjoy doing the same things that you do. So there's a lot of things out there that you can get involved with in this world, besides always trying to connect with your Jehovah's Witness family and friends. This has been Lady C, and I really appreciate having you in my audience for the struggles of Jehovah's Witness women and our critical thought program that we have. And we're just so happy to be here to connect and help other people. This has been Lady C. Thank you for tuning in.